Enjoy, all right? Let's march. Good to see you all. Good to see you. Good to see you. Coming to join us. Okay, let's march wide. And narrow. And wide. And again, narrow. Let's go. And in. One more time. Back it in. We're just going forward, forward, back, back. Just narrow. Step forward for 2, back for 2. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward. Go wide. That's okay as long as you know I'm here, which I should be every week, as you know. Narrow. Wide again. Hands going out, hands going in. That's it. And then narrow, hands going up and down. And again, wide, in, elbows tucked in. So you're using the shoulder and up. We're going to change feet. Left leg leading, going wide. You ready? Left leg, left, right. Left, right. And then narrow. Up, getting higher with the arms if you can. So you're ready? Okay, wide, we go. Out, in, out, in, out, in. And then up, down. Quick, quick, quick. Woo. Gonna change legs, right leg wide. We got it. And narrow. Oh dear, we lost one. Where's Mary? And wide. Changing legs, I forgot to tell you. And narrow, left leg leading. Forward, forward, back, back. One more time, change legs. Wide. You got it now. And narrow. We'll change legs and do 2 steps. And back. Hands to the sides. Step together, step tap. We're going to change that to a knee raise on the end. And we go whoop. Sorry, knee raise on the end, that's it. Keep going. There we go. Last one. Now, without arms, grapevine. Step, cross, step, tap. Step, cross, step, tap. So we're crossing behind. Step, cross behind and tap. Instead of the tap, knee curl. That's good. Last one, we're going to stay here. Right, left, right, left. Elbows. And then narrow, reach up. We're doing double at the moment, so 8 times. Good. Knee raise. Oh, did I say left? Oh, it's right, isn't it? It's right leg. Sorry, grapevine. Knee curl. It's sorry. It's that's my left, isn't it? Oh my word. Sorry. You're right. Suddenly become a normal person for a minute there. Are you ready? Forward. Did you see that little hop to change legs? It's wide. So to get onto the other leg, there is a little bit of a hop there. Narrow. Now, you know which way we're going? It's left, isn't it? After 4. To your left. That's that way. Here we go. 2 steps and knee raise. Good. And then we have a grapevine. Arm swinging. Pull back, kick your bum. Oh, I'm not grapevining. Cross your legs. Step across. So we're going to get to our right leg. You ready? This is tricky. Wide. Woo! That's it. Up and narrow. We'll cut it in half. We're going to go to the right. Your right. Here we go. Up, knee. And then grapevine, curl. And we're going to get to our left leg. You ready? Left leg wide. Woo. Excellent. That's it. You did do a hop. Narrow. Woo. One more. To the left. Grapevine. Oh, not grapevine, knee. Oh my word. Keep me in check. Now the grapevine. Yay. Step across this leg. Woo. Cha-cha. You couldn't see my foot then. Sorry, got a bit close to you. Getting cozy. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. We go round the hair. Woo. With a shimmy in the middle. And a bit of a wiggle, a bit of a hip push. Woo. Bend your knees, wiggle. There's a turn if you want it, round. Oh, towards the back. So you step across, pivot round. Now this works not so well on carpet. Okay. Where are you going? Hold it. She's so sneaking off like this to the back to turn the heating off. I thought, what's going on there? Just keep it moving. That's all right. Yeah. Okay, so did you get that? Did you get that turn? The music stayed on. I shouldn't say anything, should I? But it has stayed on. Cross fingers. Yeah, like this. Anyway, right, so did you get that? We went across, 1, 2, 3, across, 1, 2, 3. If you turn, you go across, pivot, 1, 2, 3, across, pivot round, 1, 2, 3. Same move, but as you go across, so you're going to go there and come back, 1, 2, 3 with that leg, or there, come round, same leg, 1, 2, 3. So it's either there and 1, 2, 3, or pivot and then 1, 2, 3. But it's the same leg either way. Just if you're on carpet or anything, it might not be very good for your knees. Okay? Or if your shoes feel very sticky on here, you know, if you have really good sticky shoes, that isn't very good either. Yeah. Your neck today, yeah, not worth it, is it? Okay, let's do all that again. Your right leg leading, wide, but we're only doing 4. Let's do 8. But we're going to do 1 to the front, 1 to the right, 1 to the back, 1 to the side, yeah? Then we would, let's change. We can do that, can't we? Then we'll change and do 4, and then we'll go this way to do our 2 side steps knee raise. Okay, have a little dancey march. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, let's go. Out, in. Turn to the right, to the back, to the right, that's it. And then narrow. Up, down, turn. Woo, to the back. And the side, go to the right 2 steps. Knee raise on the end. Lean into it. Grapevine. Knee curl. We're going across the body, leg in the air, goes across. Cha-cha, across. Cha-cha. Turning if you want to, round your hair, up and pivot, cha-cha-cha, around. Cha-cha-cha. One more. Cha-cha-cha, hold. We're still on the same leg. Okay, we can't get off that leg over there that easily. Okay, so we go. Tap, tap, tap. Other side. Lovely. Soften the standing leg. That one's slightly bent. That's it. And we can get a bit more hip wiggle into it. And again. Now push, 2, 3, other side, push. And again. One more time. Are you ready with your left leg? We're going left. Here we go. Elbows to the left, turn. To the back. Narrow. Forward, forward, back, turn. Grapevine left, not grapevine side steps, knee raise. Now, it's the grapevine. Push, pull, curl. The left leg is raised, we step across. A 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Add the turn if you want to. 1, cha-cha-cha, 2, cha-cha-cha, 3. Last one. Tap left, and right, and again. Ooh, yeah. From the beginning, right leg, wide, forward, forward, turn right, forward, forward, and left. You don't have to turn if that's too much for the brain. It can be forward and turn. Oh, we're on the narrow one. 2 steps. Yay! So everything's in 4s really at the moment. Grapevine for 4. Our right leg's going to be in the air. It's going to go across the body. A 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Well done. Round the hair. Turn if you want to. Woo! Cha-cha-cha. Pivot. 1, 2, 3. Tap to the right, and left. This much. Hey, how are you feeling? All right, warm? Are you warm at home? Are you warm? Yeah, I'm very warm. Okay. Okay, salsa step, forward, together, back, together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take the 4 out, the 4th count out in a moment, that little pause. You ready? Make it 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Forward and together, back and together. Oh dear, you're choking on your water. That's not good, not good. There we go. Lovely. So as you put your weight on your foot, your hip goes in that direction. Hip goes that way, hip goes that way. In the middle, you just do a little wiggle, wiggle. So the wiggle, wiggle keeps going. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. That's it. Keep your knees soft, both knees slightly bent, and that will help you wiggle. If we're up straight, I think it's quite hard to get the wiggle on. And small steps, so we can focus more on the hips, less on the feet. Lovely. So we're going to reach up and then pull back. Reach up, pull back. Elbows lifting behind. Squeeze them, open the chest. Imagine you're on Strictly. Strictly. Come on. I've got to cough myself now. Sorry. Get rid of that. Last one. Forward, cha-cha-cha, back. Cha-cha-cha. Forward, cha-cha-cha, back. So there's a cha-cha in the middle. It's still the same forward and back, but it's different. That's it. Round the hair, round the hair. Same arm and leg. Shimmy in the middle. Go on. Like you mean it. Salsa step. Reach up, behind. Woo! Reach up, behind. Reach up, behind. That back buttock working, can you feel it? There. It stops you. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, back. Cha-cha-cha, forward, cha-cha-cha, back. Cha-cha-cha, round the hair. Round the hair. That's the same move as this. Can you see? Yeah? But we're going to come back to the middle, so we're not doing that. We're doing this. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Last one. Cha-cha-cha, march left, left, and left. That's it. I've gone back to being a fitness instructor, and this is my left now. Every now and then I slip into normality. It's no good. Okay, so salsa step, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Left forwards, right back. And up, elbows. Bit of a pose, and then elbows squeeze back. And up. Lovely. Back buttock working, feel it? As you step, squeeze. That's it. I like that. Into 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Round your hair. Round your hair. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Disappeared. Instead of thinking too much about the feet, think about the hips on the cha-cha. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. That's it. Last one. Hold it. Now, I haven't got a clue what we did at the beginning. Can you remember? Yeah. Elbows, hands up, knee, grapevine, taps. Oh, have I missed that? No, that came, yes, that. So at the end of your grapevine, we went across, cha-cha-cha, cross, cha-cha-cha, then we went tap, 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 then we'd swap legs. But do we need to swap legs? I don't know. Anyway, we swapped legs and we did salsa step, and then 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Is it gonna work? Yes, it is. Okay, we're gonna do it once more through both ways, or maybe twice, before we get our weights and our bands out, okay? Right leg. Ready? Let's do it. Turning if you want to. 1 each wall. To the back. And the side. Hands forwards, narrow feet to the side. Woo, yeah, well done. To the back. And the side. 2 steps. It's not too much for my small brain. Okay, grapevine. Whew. This is where we step across the body. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. Then we do it again with a turn if you want to, around the hair. Woo! Hand goes up around the front. Then we tap. Wait for the drums. We do that again though. One more time. We're not going to change legs. We're going to go back to here. Salsa. Oh. Pardon? Forward and back. Forward and back. Yeah. Reach up. And back. Reach up. Change it. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. Back. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. Back. Oops. Same arm and leg. Woo. Four more times. And hold it. We've lost our move that swapped legs. Do you realise it's earlier now? It needs to be on the end. Tap again. And again. We do that twice more. Yeah, knee raise. Oh yeah, I like it. Change legs. We're now on this leg. Yes? Oh yes, to the side. To the back. And the side. Narrow to the front. Turn if you can. Woo! To the back. We're going left. 2 steps. Knee raise. 4 times. And then we've got a grapevine. Push, pull, knee curl. So we're going to do our crossover, step across. A 1, 2, cha-cha. Then with a turn if you want to. Woo! And a shimmy. Then we've got our taps. Change legs. Change. You don't have to hop there, but it's fun if you want to. We're going back to the left, forward, salsa, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Reach up, pull back. You ready? Forward, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, back, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. Tap again. Change. Change. We better had, hadn't we? Do it one more time. So it's the leg we're on. Now, right leg, go. Woo! To the side. To the back. Narrow. To the side. With a wiggle. 2 steps. You're all doing so well. You've got good memories. Good job, because I haven't. Grapevine. I just need to look at you and know what to do. Step across. Cha-cha. Turn if you want to, round your hair. Woo! Yeah. Shimmy. We're tapping. Or knee raising. Change, change. And again. But we're staying with the right leg lead for salsa. Ready? Let's go. Salsa step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Reach up. Elbows back. Bit of a pose. This is the one. Change it. Go. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. My feet didn't work. Cha-cha-cha. 1, 2. Cha-cha-cha. Single arm round the hair. Tap again. Notice that change. It was an accidental swap of legs. We're going left. Very last time. Wide. To the side. And the back. Side. Forward, forward. To the side. You can do it. 2 steps. Knee raise. Fabulous. And a grapevine. We go across the body. This leg, step across. Cha-cha. 1, 2, 3. Fabulous. 1, 2, 3. Round your head, turning if you feel comfortable with it. You can always stay with the same move though. We're going to tap to the left. Out we go. Tapping or knee raise. Change legs. And again. So we're changing to the left. Salsa. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Back. And again. Reach up. We step forwards and we change it. Taps again. That's a good time to change now. 3, 4. That's it. The music's changed. It means it's time. It's time. Let's grab. If you want to use a band, you can. It can be a normal resistance band tied in a bow around your thighs, or no band at all. So we've also got some weights if you want to. They can be a lot heavier than mine. It's not even 1 kilo, that's a pound. Slight issues with the elbows today, and just, you know, give myself a little bit longer. So you can start with these, or you can go up and up and up and up to like 3 and 4 kilos if you want to. Okay, what have you got there? What have you got? I can't actually see what the weights are. Oh, tins of beans, fantastic, or tins of something. Fantastic. That's about the same weight as this, I think. It's a great starting point. Just remember, it's a little bit harder to grip, so just make sure you don't get slippy hands or, you know, uncomfortable in the hands. You can always put them back down. Brilliant. That water bottles are good, like 500ml water bottles as well. Right, glasses back off. Here we go. Okay. Right, so let's just start as we mean to go on with great posture. As you stand up tall, feel your glutes contract a little bit. Pelvis is upright, so we're not going to bottoms out. We're not pushing forwards either though, okay? Hands in front. We're going to come up to the sides. Elbows are slightly bent. The front of the hands are slightly down, like you're pouring the kettle, just a little. Come back down. And again. I just wouldn't have them at all then. No, if you're feeling it, don't have them at all. Yeah. Don't go too high either, because you might come up and get tense. Yeah? So just lower than your shoulders. Yeah, because you'll be like, when you just use one weight, it works your core more, but it can work your neck more as well, you know, to stabilize yourself. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Now, if you want to go slower, that's absolutely fine. Do less reps, a little bit slower if your weights are heavier or feel heavier for you. We're going to slow it down anyway. Half the speed. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Breathing out and in. And out and in. So if you feel like you're doing just a few too many repetitions, you stop before that point. You get to the point where you think, oh, I can feel that. Yeah, it's getting really hard. Then you stop. So if you're not getting to that point in the session and it's not making you feel any muscle soreness at all, then you definitely want to go a bit higher, but gradually build up. One more. Just to kind of finish us off, we go up and hold it there. Little pulses, little pulses. Your shoulder blades are down the back. We're not tense. Okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. Well done. That was really good. Really good. Roll the shoulders. Okay, we're going to go up with one and down. Up with the other. So we're right in front, forwards and back, just the shoulder height. So if you've got quite heavy weights, you can feel how this pulls on the waist a little, yeah? So you're working your core to hold you upright. We're going to try both arms. If it's too heavy, stay with one. So we go up and down, but the body doesn't move back and forth, okay? Up and down. Out breath up, in breath down, and then we're going to slow it down. One more. Slow it right down. Go up, up, down, down. If it feels too much, one arm at a time. But remember, it's using your core even more in a different way. We've got to stay really upright, not lean forward and back here. 4 more times. Arms are very slightly bent. Palms are down. Shoulder blades stay down the back. We're not tensing up. Try not to tense up around your ears. We'll do one more. Now one arm comes up, finishing it off. Little pulses, little pulses. Shoulder blades down the back. So the collarbone is down. Everything is down. Change sides. Come up. Little pulses. Well done. 3, 2, 1 and down. Lovely. That was really good. Now we're going to go to our triceps, the back of the arm there, by having the arm up, going down behind and up. Now you can put the other one down if you like. I'm just going to put it there for 2 seconds and hold here and support your arm. I'm going to go double weight and see how it feels, okay? So if your hands are big enough, it depends on the weight. We'll go up. Yeah? We're going down behind. Make sure you don't go so low and hit yourself with your weight, okay? So we go down and up. Angle it away from your body. So the elbow is as high as your shoulder allows. We're not leaning back, but upright through the body. Really strong in the abs. All right? Yeah. One more. And then push up, come back down. Swap sides. If you're holding two, make sure one's firmly in your hand before you put the other one in. Okay, we go up. Support it. Back and up. This one, try and drop it. Drop it. Yeah, you can feel it tense. So don't use it if you don't need it. Yeah, relax that one if you need to. That's it. Because otherwise you're up like this. Yeah, tense. Last 4, 3, 2, last one, and back down. Well done, that's good. That's as much hard on the body, the whole body, isn't it? And the shoulders and everything, as everything else. Right, so the legs. So just keep your hands in for now. We're going to lift this leg to the side with a flexed ankle. Toes are up. Toes are pulled up towards the knee, but we rotate the whole leg so the toes are lower than the heel. Okay, so you can feel it more on the side and the back of the buttock rather than the hip flexors at the front. Good. Now if you want to add in the arm, we're going to use the other side at the same time, which just counterbalances quite well. So we're upright still through the body, the other leg, the head, all staying still. This is a great exercise even without the band. So with the band, it really adds as well. Toes down a little bit. So this leg is toes down. Now just the leg, pulse it. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So the other leg is working hard. The buttock is working hard. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Have a little walk forwards and back. Just easing off the hips. They feel all right? Yeah? Okay, into the other side. So we're going out and in. When you're ready, okay? And the weights as well if you want to. Here we go. Up and down. Try and angle that foot. So instead of toes up, we've got toes down. Twisting from the hip. That's it, good. Try not to lean away from it, nice and tall. That's it, yeah. That just means lifting less high, because otherwise we're like this to go higher. Yeah, which is not so good for this hip. 4 more. And then we're going to pulse. So we just lift, just the leg, pulse and pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, have a walk. Well done. Did you feel that? Did you feel it? Did you feel that at home? Yeah, have a little wiggle. Good. Lift and lower behind. So I've leaned slightly forwards from the hips, still got an upright back. Lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. So squeezing the glutes to lift the leg. Nice straight leg. Last one. Come up, change legs. So we lean slightly forwards, legs behind. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. The standing leg is always working hard as well, keeping you still. Last one. Come back up, have a little walk. Wiggle your hips. Whew. Feeling it a bit. Breaking up that exercise, we're going to come back to it with some squats. hands down by your sides. We're going to sit back, fold at the hips, bend the knees. Here we go. Down, up, down, and up. The arms aren't helping lift the weights at all, really. They're just holding on to them. The hands are gripping a little. The body, the legs are lifting you up with the weight of your weights as well. We're going to carry on, but we're going to slow it down. You ready? Down for 2. Go down, down, up, and up, down, up. Breath in and out. Really good. In and out. Try to keep those knees parallel. Knees still, that's it. As you change from down to up, that's it, good. So they don't do the wobble and pull in. Down. The band is handy because you can push out into the band. If you tend to have knees that come in, you push into it, gives you something, some feedback. One more. Are you ready? Straight to this exercise again. Okay? I'm going to hold the weights in one hand. You don't have to. We're going to do the front raise again, opposite to the leg. All right? With the music. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift and lower. Shoulder blades stay down the back, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. That's it. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Brilliant. Come back up. Let's change legs. Abs really strong. Your back should not be doing any wiggles, all right? It's really strong and still. Wait for the music. You ready? Shoulders relaxed. Let's go. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Nice work. Lovely. Last one. Fantastic. Have a move around. Okay, so we're just going to be holding our arms up now. That's all you've got to do. Oh, arms aren't heavy, are they? They might be. They might be. Arms out to the sides, with or without weights. So, depends how heavy the weights are. You could stretch your fingers out, but not if you've got heavier weights. Just hold them. Light grip, little pulses. It's really important that your shoulder blades stay down. The back, you don't tense up. Turn your hand to face the front, little pulses forwards. So this is hard without weights. You don't have to have weights for this. 4, 3, 2. Palms up and lift. Keep softness on your elbows. That's it. How's that at the back there? Is that good? Oh yeah. Those are big. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Keep going, but we're going to circle, little tiny circles. Not heavy at all. Just tell yourself, this is not heavy at all. Last one, last one. Slowly down. Yay, well done. That was good. So we could do triple, double or triple without weights. We could, normally. It depends how heavy those weights are. We're going to go with the heaviest today. Right, okay, time to put the weights down, take the bands off, take your shoes and socks off if you want to feel like a ballerina. Okay. I am no ballerina. But we can, but try. Okay, it's very relaxed. Except we're going to do it with our best posture. Let's do a lovely turn out. Open and close. Abs are nice and strong. That's good. So we're turning out from the hips. Hips are going out, in, just as far as you're comfortable with. 4 more. You feel your glutes and your inner thighs. You can't actually see anything on me in black, can you? Okay, one more. Hold it wide. Hold it there, nice and tall. Abs are strong. We're going to plie down and up. We're not changing position, so we're not going back or forwards. Back as usual. Down and up. Hands relax in front. Softness in the elbows. Shoulders are lovely and wide, and we've got the back of the neck long, chin tucked in. Gorgeous. Go a little deeper if you can without the heels lifting. Can you feel that stretch? Ooh, little stretch in the calves. We're not veering off. Try not to go forwards like this. Even if you just go a little bit like this, that's fine. Okay, little pulses down for 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 1, 2, 3, hands down. 1, 2, 3, hands down. Now we go down, lift, up, down. So we bend the knees, lift the heels, come up and down. We're only going up to the balls of the feet, okay? Not like stilettos, just like kitten heels. Up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Lift, push, down. 1. Lift. So it's absolutely fine to be near the edge of the room if you wanted to have a bar, okay? Or any piece of furniture at home that's the right height. Kind of a chair back or your mantelpiece is perfect. We're going to stay up here, hold it here. So shuffle in a little bit. Can we bring the heels together? If it's uncomfortable, you don't have to. Okay, you can do this more straight if necessary, all right? So we're here. Inner thighs, glutes. You feeling it? Let's just raise the arms. Go up and out. And down. Up, out, hold. And down. Up, out, hold. And down. Up, out, hold, and down. A bit quicker. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Knees are straight. Woo. One more. Heels down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. You know this.
You never want to miss. Check this.
Woo. Oh. Oh, down we go. Stretch them down, up, down, up. Try not to go back. Stay upright. So think about the pelvis staying here, like an arrow pointing to the floor, not going backwards. Okay, back. Slide down the wall. Imagine it, down the wall. That's it, good. Arms come up. That's it, lovely. Lift the heels, up, down, not too high, just the balls of the feet. 4 more, 3, tummy tight, 2, arms are not moving, hold it, squeeze, one arm comes down, the other hand is going to go in and out, in, because we're going to bend the knees and push our hips side to side, hip, hip, bit quicker. Push, 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 push. Dancing. Coming down and then up. And then down and up. Oh, I like it. Down. It's your booty wiggle. It's the signature booty bar move, this one. I like it. Now, we can make it easier by changing arms. Push, push, push. So the palm goes the direction of the hips. That's it. Wiggle, wiggle. Are you ready? We're going to go quicker. We're going to go down and up 4 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Woo! We're unstoppable. Lift up, come back down, have a move around. Woo, how was that? Did you feel it a little bit? Did you feel that? Thumbs up for feeling it. Yes, fantastic. Okay. Oh, blimey, I didn't mean to do that. I'll put a big box on your head. So there we go. Go on. Right, you might want your bar for this in front of you here. So you can be sideways on at the room if you want to. We're going to go plie, one leg behind, like that. Touch the back of your ankle. So you're turned out, like that. Hitch forwards, there. This is going to go up and down. It's lifting the knee. So not feeling like you're lifting your foot, but lifting your knee up and down. Hands can be here on a bar if you like. Okay. Lift. You got that?
Yeah, you know this.
It's going to tell us we're unstoppable again, right at the right time, because we are unstoppable. We can do this. We're really strong here. There's no change in the core. Hold it up there. Pulse it. Pulse. Lift the knee. Lift the knee. Lift the knee. This knee is bent. And we're not feeling anything. Our muscles are fine. Shoulders relaxed. Upper body not moving. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Yes. Oh. Other side. We're nearly there. We're going to have a couple of stretches. Plie. Bring it behind. We hitch forwards. Hands if you need them. You ready? Lift and lower. Go. Up, down. So your knee is turned out. Lift that knee. It's coming from the glutes. You feel it stretch the hips so the opposite muscles are working. Up and down. Up and down. Shoulders pull back. Arms are softly forwards. Superb, well done. Are you ready to pulse? Hold it up there. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Turning myself around without falling over is tricky. Really good. Point your toes. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Down. Yeah. Woo. Come on, that was really good. Come down wide. Let's move our hips around. Take the knees out wide, one shoulder down in front. Rotate, so we're looking through the middle. Feel a nice stretch on the back. Then the other side. Abs pulling in, defeating gravity. Back to center. Pull the feet back in. Knee curls. Balance on this side. Hold on to the foot of the other leg. Let's stretch through the quads on the front of the thigh. Tummy tight. Feel it in the hip maybe as well if that's tight. We're nearly finished and then we're into Pilates. For those arriving, it'll be good to see you in a minute when your cameras come on. Let's change. And this side. All right, that's it. Good stretch. So we're really feeling it. Press the hip forwards a little. And release there. Just bend your knees round your back. Bring your hands forward. So if you want support on your thighs, you can. Let's come back up. Open the chest. So we've got slightly bent elbows. The chest stretches in the chest and the shoulders. There. Look up slightly. Round again. Stretch the back. And then come back up. Let's take one arm up. Take it down. Either push from the front or pull back to stretch the triceps. Great job. Let's lean over if you can into this and maybe even take the leg behind to stretch across right down through the side of the body there. Release it. Last stretch now. Let's go up. Take it behind and maybe the leg coming over. Good job. And release it. Give your body a shake all over. Give yourselves a massive clap, everybody. Hope you feel good. High fives at home. Really good job. Hope you feel amazing.